and now we can do it. Hey, and we got Bryant in
Yeah.
the As I was looking into this, man, I saw that your dad played wide receiver at Kentucky.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, that's fire. Would you say it's harder to catch pinks when the ball tipped?
Yeah, I think it really just depends, because I mean sometimes it gets tipped and it be going every which way, and like, you know, if you running one way and it gets tipped and you gotta react the other way, then yeah, it just threw off everything. But
The game ain't no script.
you got your game plan, you got, you know, your calls, but ain't no script. You know what I'm saying?
Touchdown, Kentucky! But that's got great speed. Open sesame! Another tremendous play by Johnson.
Juice is the swagger that you have to carry all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, this one right here for my boy, for that boy right there. We ain't gonna intro him just yet. Y'all see him. Y'all see me. Y'all see Jeff. But we ain't gonna introduce him just yet. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you take it in.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jeff, you said it's week 14.
Episode 12.
Episode 12. Hey, I'm still Juice.
It's your boy Joe.
And now we can do it. Hey, and we got Bryant in the
Yeah.
man. Well, let me thank my mom.
Big fan of this guy right here. I ain't gonna lie, big fan.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
So,
y'all for having
man,
me, for real.
man, absolutely, bro. We're glad to have you on, man. Let me not waste any time, man. This is a local, Lexington, Kentucky. He's a junior at the University of Kentucky. It's a safety. And man, if y'all been watching them games, man, if y'all been tuned into sports, then y'all already know it. I don't want to go into the stats just yet, because I want to do what he's doing right now, man. He putting on not just for himself, but his family. So I want to shout out his mama, Angela Coleman, and Cisco Bryant too.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't forget little bro either. Or big bro Jordan Taylor.
Yeah, that's my big brother.
Him out.
Okay.
We leaving him out, man. We know this right here, man. This legacy, man. We look back and not even get off track, but we look back, man. Look at all the memories that we help our family make, man. That just recreate, man. I want to honor them too, man. So Ty. So also as I was looking into this, man, I saw that your dad played wide receiver at Kentucky.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's fire.
He did.
Okay.
He was
that's
here back when Jerry Claiborne was here.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, how the relationship we got, competitive, as all get out, we always be having that conversation. He'd be like, I'll route you up. I'm like, no, you won't.
Hey,
Give it up.
Hey, bro. It's funny you said that. So, bro, how old were you when you instilled that confidence with, like, man, I locked my dad up? Like, how old would you say you was?
Am I being honest? I really didn't start playing DB until I got to freshman year. The way it happened was I really
Freshman
thought
high
I was
school?
an offensive guy. Yeah. I
Okay,
really thought I was an offensive guy. But my dad, he had coached DB. He had coached DBs at another high school at the time. And so my DB coach, he was like, I heard your dad's a DB coach, da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah. He's like, why don't you come over, play DB, see what you got. First rep, I jammed dude to the ground. Second rep, I had a pick. The next day of practice, I tried to go back to offense. He was like, nah, y'all, you with us.
Oh, man.
That's the story of how it happened. But really probably my sophomore year, junior year, that's when I was like,
Sound
oh yeah,
right.
I clamp you for sure.
Hey, that sound all right for sure. But and sophomore year was when that confidence was through the roof. I know that's how it was for me. It probably the same thing as Juice.
Right.
That confidence was through the roof by the time that sophomore year.
Well, hey, that's that makes what you just said. I did not know that. We did not know that, but with what you just said, man, your freshman year, you crossing over on, to the dark side. I know y'all y'all DB say to the dark side. To now, literally leading the SEC in interceptions. And correct me if I'm wrong, second in the nation?
Yeah.
Relation.
Okay. There's two of them. That ain't Texas. You know, there's one team.
One,
You
two,
know what I'm
number
saying?
two,
That's what
yeah.
that is. That's what that is. So, man, bro, that's a big accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, man?
I
Ain't
agree.
everybody just doing that. I know you're a real humble guy, so you know we gonna brag on you. We'll do the extra. You know, we'll put the butter on top of the popcorn.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Love
No
that.
doubt,
Hey,
man.
love that. To have one of our almost leading that in that department.
Mhm.
Come on, man. Come on.
Gotta love it, bro. Bro, I wanna ask, bro. So like, I think it's a good thing that you got them offensive instincts to be such a great DB, because you know, being a great DB, you gotta have good ball skill. You know, a lot of people be like, you see a DB drop a pass here and there, they be like, oh, that's why he played DB. But you're a receiver turned DB. So I want to talk about like what's your instincts like on defense, like you playing safe, like what are stuff that you look at in receivers and kind of like what you feel like makes you like a good DB.
In my mind, like, especially like when I'm playing a post, it really be a lot of like reading QB's eyes, like where's the stripe
Yeah.
on his helmet? Because obviously you can't see his face with the helmet and stuff like that on, but like more times than not, a team's gonna have that stripe right in the middle of their helmet. So it's like just reading that in a way and just be instinctive and really just be like when I'm in the post, obviously I like to tackle and stuff like that, but when I'm in the post and I got a chance to like make a play on the ball, it's just free. You know what I'm saying? The only rule I got is just be deeper than the deepest and react to everything in front of me. So I mean, that's really what it is. And like growing up a lot, I used to play baseball. So I feel like that has a lot to do with a lot of stuff too. Like I ain't play outfield, I was a middle infielder. I play short and second, but still I just feel like just judging the ball in the air and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It kind of just comes naturally just from the simple fact that, you know, I played baseball.
Bro, one more question, bro. So at DBs, would you say it's harder to catch picks when the ball tip? I always
Nah.
wanted to ask that. So you think it's easier?
I do. I really do.
Because sometimes we feel like y'all momentum, like you can see a ball and your momentum can take you somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the DB like tips it and he like, oh, but I guess like you said, you said it's easy.
It depends. So like on
It depends
Saturday,
for sure.
on Saturday when I caught the pick against Dandy, I
Yep.
really thought like the ball's picked off regardless. Like I seen the trajectory of the ball, and like in my mind, the first thing I was like, oh, he just overthrew him. Like I'm gonna
Right.
go pick it off. And then when he tipped it, it kind of just made it easier. Like,
for
I was
sure.
just like, oh, I can just stop and kind of just catch it like a punt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, I think it really just depends because I mean sometimes it gets tipped and it be going every which way, and like
Right.
you know if you run in one way and it gets tipped and you gotta react the other way, then yeah, it just threw off everything. But yeah, I don't know.
For sure,
In
it
general, though, I
depends.
do think it's kind of easy.
Okay. That was up, man. That's what's up.
That was a good question. That was a good question. I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that right there, bro. Because sure enough, it all kind of weight.
Yeah, for real.
Back.
So,
Yeah. So no, that's good, man.
right, that was up.
Man, I want to ask. You know, we're gonna ask you a couple more football related questions, and
Mhm.
the purpose of this show, man, is obviously to cover y'all boys. We've been doing it all year, supporting and rooting for y'all boys like no other, man. But we also want to show the other side that we know that we know that at the end of the day, you're not a football player. You play
Right.
for
Yeah.
right. So,
Yes, sir.
you know, and so I think the fans sometimes they get that misconstrued, and you know they think that just because you going out there, you making picks and tackles, and you got your nose down and grinding, that all you are is a football player.
Yeah.
But we know that that's a small piece. That's a small piece to who the big guy created you
Facts. Yeah.
to be. You know what I'm saying? It's the absolute, not who you are.
Yeah.
But before we definitely gonna get in there. But I want to ask you, was leading the SEC one of your goals? It's kind of like a 2-part question. Coming out of high school, was leading the SEC in picks one of your goals, or that's one, and then also and then I guess the other part to that, I would ask, what were your goals, and how do you feel at year 3, as a junior, that you have amounted up to those goals, whatever they were?
We talking about like coming out of high school, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So coming out of high school, I wouldn't say like my goal per se was to lead the SEC in picks. I definitely wanted a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of think more numbers based when it comes to certain things. So Like it was never just like I want to lead the SEC in picks. They're just like, you know, I want this amount of picks. You know what I'm saying? And like if I'm being really honest, coming out of high school, like I don't really remember the number that I said for myself. Like kind of just when you get on campus and stuff like that, you close certain things out. You kind of just like, you know, I want to be the best me I can be. You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously you all know, it's a big jump coming from playing high school ball to coming playing SEC ball. So yeah, it's just like I just want to be the best me I can be. And then the second part of the question, what was the second part of the question again?
I'll just ask you what were your goals coming out of high school, and looking back at the goals that you set in high school, how do you feel like you have, I'd say, accomplished or just kind of amounted to those goals? Like where are you on that list of goals that you have?
I think really my biggest goal, and obviously I feel like it's every kid's dream, is to, you know, be able to go 3 and out, you know, get to the league as fast as possible and stuff like that. When it comes to that goal, you know, I just continue just to work. You know what I'm saying? Just continue just to work and, you know, see what happens. But I wanted to come in as a freshman and start. I was able to do that. I think coming out of high school, I had a lot of like short-term goals. Like I really didn't, like obviously I knew I wanted to, you know, like I'm in the tight end room right now, but you got, you know, some of the greats on the wall coming here on my visit, come here multiple times. I told myself like I want to, you know, catch my name and be on that, not this wall, but you know what I'm saying, like the DB wall forever. Like when anybody walks in, you got to come in here in the DB room and see my face. You know what I'm saying? My name and see when I play here. So that was definitely one of my goals for sure. But yeah, I just really had coming out of high school like short-term goals. Like I wanted to start as a freshman. I got to do that towards the end of the year. I wanted to make a certain amount of tackles. I think I really like exceeded that goal for real. And like certain amount of picks too as a freshman. I didn't get that done, but like, you know, it's just little things like that.
100%, bro. I think you answered that beautiful. And then Jeff, I'm gonna kick it over to you. I think, man, it's beautiful. And again, like knowing that you're in the faith, bro, I can't shy away from it. It's a beautiful thing when we focus. We kind of put our head down and just grind and focus on. It sound like you the type to attack each and every day like it's your last.
Right.
That's what it sound like. And it's like sometimes, you know, when obviously we got dreams, goals, but sometimes, you know, when we looking at, you know, when they say one play at a time, like don't focus, don't think about, don't try to play the whole thing, one play at a time. It's beautiful that seeing you do that. You know, day in and day out, just you attacking each day, just how much ground you covering. You know what I'm saying? So, said that only to say salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing that, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't lose. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I feel like that stems from my dad too, because like growing up in baseball, he was always my coach. And one thing that he always said to us was like, you know, he goes and he visits kids that's in the hospital every single day, and he was like, them kids would love to trade places with you. Like, no matter what you're going through, like, them kids would love to swap place for you for a day. And I think, like, little stuff like that kind of just, like, keeps me going and just reminds me, like, you know, just keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep going. And, like what he said, like, any of those kids would love to have my spot, love to have the opportunity that I have. So, you know, like, I don't really take that. I don't try to take it for granted at all. Like, laziness was my dad's biggest pet peeve growing up. So, like, I can't be lazy. Can't be lazy in nothing I do. Procrastination and laziness, that was his biggest pet peeve. So, he, you know, instilled that in me at a young age. And, you know, ever since then, I kind of just took it and ran with it.
Sorry. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. We got to give a shout out to Pops, man. Because that's
right.
For real. That's amazing to have a person like that, especially at a young age and then growing up to where you at now, bro. To instill those, you know what I'm saying, those abilities in you. Bro, I'm gonna just go out and say, bro, hey, bro, you can slide. Hey, after that Ole Miss game, I was like, hey, my boy can go. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. After the Ole Miss game, I was like, hey, my dog can slide, cause people don't like, you know what I'm saying. Let's keep it real, bro. Like people don't realize in the SEC, bro, it takes like one game, like one big game in the SEC, bro. You can really go on about the, you can really go on it and do what you do. So. Bro, I love that, bro. I think my question, I just want to bring it back to, you know, your kid days. Bro, I know you said you know, told us that you played baseball, bro. You told us you was a receiver, now you turned DB. I want to know that, like, was was like football, was that always your number one sport? Like, did you have NFL dream growing up, or like, would you thinking like, oh, I might go to the MLB? I want to know like when did that flip switch to where like I'm focusing on football and I want to go to the NFL doing this? Like, take me back to those times.
So yeah, like you said, I mean, growing up, I was a baseball guy. So if you ask me, I was gonna be the next Barry Bonds, you know, like I was gonna be the next Aaron Judge. Like I really thought I was. And I think like if you ask anybody here that knew me as a kid, they always knew me as a baseball player. Like not too many people knew me as a football player, you know what I'm saying? I think everything started to change for real. Like when I really didn't even like football until I got to like 6th grade. But I feel like at the same time, like that's when I actually started getting the ball and stuff like that in my hands. And you know, as a youngin, when you scoring, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? So
scoring touchdowns, fun.
I was scoring and stuff like that. So I'm like, like I always like. My dad used to always say like tackling is like a want to. So you got to want to tackle somebody. So like when I was like young, I wasn't getting the ball, but like I was always coming down here hitting somebody. Believe that, like you know what I'm saying? And he used to tell me stories about how my brother used to hit people. So it used to really make me want to, you know, go out there and hit people even harder. So he had stories to tell about me. But yeah, so like I said, I really didn't like it until I got to like 6th grade. Then it started becoming fun. And then, like I said, but people been knowing me as a baseball player. And then I got to like maybe my sophomore year of high school. And that's when like kind of all like the offers and stuff like that started to roll in left and right. So then that's when kind of like the switch kind of just flipped in a way. But I was still having like my baseball dreams and goals, like stuff like that kind of open. And then really like, I got some baseball looks too. But like, yeah, it just, when all the offers started rolling in and I was getting a little bit more attention in football, that's when kind of, you know, things flipped.
No, so you did get some offers in baseball?
Yeah, I did. So like the way it worked was like, at first we was kind of like entertaining playing both here. We was, but then I enrolled early after my senior year of high school, and that kind of just threw everything off. But like we was entertaining it, and I'll never forget. We was in Atlanta playing a game, and Duke and Air Force was at the game, and Duke, Air Force, and Kentucky was at the game, and so they started talking and stuff like that. The Air Force and Duke coach had came up to my coach asking about me and stuff like that, and then my coach, he had told him, he's like, yeah, he's going to Kentucky to play football, and they was like, yeah, and you know, in baseball they don't be offering full scholarships either, so it's kind of just like,
man, I didn't know that.
So it's kind of just like, you know, like if that's where all he's choosing, then yeah. And then there was some more coaches who ended up talking to a Kentucky scout. My coach told me they talked to a Kentucky scout, and he was like, yeah, he's already locked in with us. And they was like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no getting him. So, but yeah, that's kind of when the switch kind of flipped. Like when I got to like high school and just offers just started rolling in.
Bro, so bro, being a hometown kid was Kentucky like was that like your dream school? Like was that school you grew up liking? Was that school you always knew that you wanted to go to?
If I'm being honest, no.
Okay.
I think as far as I can remember, the first team I actually liked was TCU because of Taj Boykin.
Oh, I remember Taj.
Every kid goes through that little Oregon stage where they love Oregon.
Oh yeah, like Oregon.
Jerseys itself. I like them. I liked Oklahoma too. My dad really liked Oklahoma, so
Oklahoma was recruiting you?
Huh?
Oklahoma was recruiting you?
So I got not really.
Okay.
Alex Smith at the time, their DB coach, and the DC. Him and I, we were texting a little bit, but then he ghosted me. But the whole time they was going to USC, so I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But But and then like when I got to high school, like I was, you know, started to become a little bit more of a Kentucky fan because I was here all the time and stuff like that. And then it really came down to UC in Kentucky, and talking about my faith. Like I just prayed about it, and I really felt like God, like He led me to Kentucky, and I didn't know why at the point in time, but then like I just remember waking up, my senior year of high school, and it's like 2 weeks before signing day, and the UC staff, they packed their stuff up and went to Wisconsin, and I was like, yo, like that was God for real. Like, I can't see why He really led me here, but He did. It was for a reason.
Hey, amen to that, bro. That's good. Good stuff right there. That was some good insight right there.
That's fire. That's fire. Hey, praise God. Well, I'm glad we got you.
Hey, well, I'm glad we got you. Cause like I said, I'm a fan,
I appreciate that for real.
No, I'm a fan, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Got
appreciate
two of
that.
them right here, man.
No, it's funny. Hey, my bad, G. It's funny though because bro, I ended up I'm a Kentucky Wildcat through, but I ended up transferring to OU, bro. So I ended up
Really?
transferring to Oklahoma. Yeah,
Okay.
and I graduated and then transferred to OU. So, I'm on both sides when but at the end of the day, I bleed blue though. You know what I'm saying? That's the school I got my degree in, and I
That's
met
real.
my lifelong brothers. You know what I'm saying? What's the Obbits? Gumbo Yaya. You know what I'm saying, G? All the foods possible to hit up, bro.
Bro, what was that bagel? I be saying about that bagel. What was it? It's a bagel spot. They used to have bagels. You know what I'm saying? It's right
campus?
there.
Great Bagel?
Is it? No, not
Oh,
Great
I
Bagel.
know the bagel spot you talking about, bro. I don't know the name of it though, but I know what you talking
They got
about, bro.
some fire sandwiches. It's
Yes.
small.
It's a small, it's in like a little small plaza, like across the street. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
over there close
Close by
so-
Cats. Close by Cats.
by
On
Cats.
that
In
little
the
street right
speedway.
there. In the speedway, yeah, right next to the speedway. I know exactly what you're talking about now, bro. It's a
Shoot,
speedway.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't-
the camp is different now, bro. He probably ain't gonna know.
Right,
The camp is
yeah,
way
yeah,
different
yeah.
now. Cause it was like,
Yeah.
remember, it was the Chase Bank, then the speedway, and then
Yeah.
right there was the little bagel spot.
So
Nah, that's funny, bro.
no, that's good. That's good.
Let's tap
now-
into Stoops.
What you mean?
I wanna figure out like how you feel about Stoops.
Oh, that's my dog. I mean,
For sure.
him and our relationship have definitely grown in these past 2 years. I feel like, he got a lot on his plate. So like coming in as a freshman, it's kind of just like, you see him here and there and stuff like that. And like also as a freshman, like I wasn't spending as much time as I was now at the facility. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just I used to be here, watch. Well, I did. I spent a lot of time here, but I was not upstairs. I was downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Downstairs doing my stuff. But like now that I'm older, more of a student of the game and stuff like that, I be upstairs a whole bunch, so I see him more. But our relationship is definitely growing, and he's cool people. That's my dog.
Well, Stoops, bro.
How do you? We had Harley on a couple weeks back, and I asked him about the offensive I asked him about the offensive operation, out of his thoughts on that. But just how would you say the overall? Because obviously we watching the games too. You control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying for you to do nothing that you can't do, and we know that this is SEC ball too, so this stuff ain't easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy to just we game plan, but how often does that game plan we just check, not often.
Right.
How would you feel? How do you feel like this year's the operation has been from obviously from a defensive perspective, but then high level just from the team, and even more so the morale of the team. Kind of what would you say about that?
I think it's obvious. I mean, like you said, everybody watched the game, but we definitely had our ups and downs this year. We started off the year kind of shaky. I mean, we won, then we lost in a game that we feel like we should have won against Ole Miss. And then we came back, we won again, and then after our first bye week, we went on like a little losing streak almost. So I feel like that was a little down point. But I think honestly about the morale, like a lot of people ask me this in the media, but like I feel like every single day what kept us motivated to come in here was just to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a change. Like it's way better when you're coming in here on a winning streak or you just won. And I mean, we just lost on Saturday, but before that we had rallied off 3 straight, something like that. So like I mean, the morale was just high just for the simple fact that people just want to change. And like I give props to everybody, every single person in this building that puts on that helmet and goes out there to practice, because I mean, obviously we're gonna have some days where it's like, you feel like the energy is a little low, but like overall though, I don't feel like anybody wavered and everybody kind of stood together and stuff like that. The operation, I feel like that was one of those things where it's kind of just like, we got a lot of new guys on the team. That makes sense. Like we got a lot of new guys on the team, and like you said, the script. You can in practice, you got a script that you go based off of. You know what I'm saying? And like the game ain't no script. Like you got your game plan, you got your calls, but ain't no script. You know what I'm saying? So if we're expecting a certain formation to get a certain play and they don't do that play, oh well, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta have playmakers. You just gotta, be a, be a
Facts.
dog and go make a play. But yeah, I feel like the operation standpoint has definitely gotten way better throughout the year. And I mean, you seen like we had to change quarterbacks in the middle of the year just because like Zach got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
mean that, it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're the same person at all. You know what I'm saying? For like multiple different reasons. But yeah, I mean, that throws a wrench in a lot of things. I mean, they do pat and go every day, but when you got a guy who's been throwing with the first team all year and then he gets hurt and then, you got stepped in, things are gonna change. You know what I'm saying? But man, I commend that boy Cutter, man. That boy nice, man. That boy nice, man.
that boy Cutter.
I'm excited to see his
Cutter.
growth for real.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and from a defensive perspective too, it's just like I said, we brought in a lot of new guys, a lot of guys that really didn't know the standard, in a way. You know what I'm saying? But we just kind of had to preach that, you just go out there and play hard each and every day, bro, and everything's gonna play out the way it's supposed to play out. So, but yeah, I think the operation has gotten 10 times better from when we started fall camp. And yeah, I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of everybody in this building for real. Because we could have easily just tucked our tails and been like, you know what? This season's another wash. Like, let's just get ready for next year. But nobody did that. And now, I mean, we're 1 win away. Obviously, we're on our last game, but we're 1 win away from going bowling. And,
Facts. Nah, facts, bro. That's real. Hey, bro, that's real rap, man. It's a whole to anybody who listening to this podcast. If y'all listen to what Ty just said, and y'all go back to listen to what Harley was saying about the operation, about the morale and everything, it's almost identical. You know what I'm saying? And us from being in that building too, from having the ups and downs, man, we know how it go.
Right.
And again, at the end of the day, bro, we human. You know what I'm saying? So like, sure, like we playing the game, but we know the game. We know the game that y'all watching. You know what I'm saying? We playing. So, but them folk be thinking we just, robots and all that stuff. But but
That's
yeah,
really
but it's
that would be killing me too, man. Like,
I ain't trying to go out here and mess up,
so no,
Just that.
so no.
and then
But
my bad,
yeah,
G.
Joe. Go ahead, you got it.
No, I'm about to say this something that me and G always talked about is just pretty much like, who cares about who's outside of the building? It ultimately comes down to like the guys in here, like the guys that you're going to war with, the guys you practicing with, because it's just like it's literally what you're doing Monday through Friday that's going to prepare your Saturday. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big advocate of that. Like, bro, we got to be the ones that go out and make the plays. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, we got to be the ones that go out there and execute. We got to be the ones to be better than the person that's across from us. Like, ultimately it comes out of us. Obviously the game plan, like you said, got to have a game plan. But football is such an off-script sport that you can have for offense, you can have your first 15 plays, but then you get in, you get in a 3rd-and-1 situation, or you get your first 2 plays, you get in the goal, the red zone or whatever, you got to switch it up. Now you got to go all script. Just kind of just like how y'all as the defense as well too. So I love what you're saying, bro. It's just all about guys just sticking together and knowing like what each and every guy is like going through together. Cause like you said, the people don't know what's going on, bro. Like they literally just see the product on Saturday. They don't know what you just went through today or Monday.
Literally.
They don't know what you went through before you got on this interview with us, bro. They don't know everything that you had to do, the extra time that you're putting in to be a better football player, and also they don't understand the difference between your freshman year to your junior year. They ain't seen no changing. Only thing they see is like, okay, we know how Todd played his freshman year, we can judge it off of junior year, but they don't know like the actual time that you putting in to perfect your craft.
Right, yeah.
So
exactly.
So no, I love that, bro. I love that, bro.
That's real. That's real, and that's real good, man. This segment's maybe ask you a couple more questions right here. This is taking me to my next question. Bro, how has your faith in God helped you along this journey of success that you have?
I think, like I said earlier, my faith is everything, and I feel like when you start living right, and it's crazy because like yesterday, I really pull it up. My notes in church, my pastor was like, when you start to live right, God does right by you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of just what it is. Like when you just start to live a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? And like you're not taking what he gives you for granted. He gonna bless you a little bit more. And like no matter if you win, lose, or draw, like you just gotta praise him for putting you in this opportunity to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
I mean, I just feel like I grew up in a Christian household. We went to church every single Sunday. As a kid, I was one of those kids where it's like, you know, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. Like, but then as I got older, obviously, you know, you start to just, you want to know who he is for yourself. You know what I mean? And that's kind of just what happened with me. And, but I mean, I just feel like, you know, you're in, like, you start to just live right, do right. Obviously, you're not perfect. And you're going to make a lot of mistakes along the way. But you just, you know, clean up your heart a little bit more. And I feel like ultimately, like, you know, he's the reason for all my success, all my doings. And, you know, I try to shout him out every chance I get when it comes to, you know, like I was on a podcast earlier today actually talking about, like, you know, the rivalry game. And he asked me about, like, you know, what I think what do I think that I did over the offseason to have this big jump? You know what I'm saying? The only thing I mean, the first thing I said was the Lord. Like, I feel like it was him. You know what I'm saying? He does things and he works in miraculous ways. And ultimately, he's put me in this position to have success. So, yeah, I mean,
praise God. Praise God. I love that, bro. I love that, man. Bro, it's funny you say that because, bro, when me and G was at Kentucky, we had a ritual every Sunday that we went to church. We used to attend total grace together. It was a couple of us, and that was literally what we did every Sunday. And then we was always at the FCA meetings. I did it at Kentucky. I also did it when I was at OU, because like you said again, bro, everything we do is for him. You know what I'm saying? He's the first and last that we got to you know what I'm saying, address. So, but it's just amazing to hear like your faith, bro. Just how much you lean towards it, how much it pretty much is like makes you you know what I'm saying, as a man. Because like I said, at the end of the day, he's our first and last. So, love that.
Man, it's almost like the, you know, hearing you and, you know, hearing you speak on the big God. It's almost like it ain't no surprise why you shining like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even me, bro, like my walk with the Lord, I'm learning that the only time we won't flourish is if we outside of his will.
right. Yeah.
So like you say, like you living right, you in your word, you know, you doing this. It's like, all right, you being led by the Spirit, but not how I want to go, you know, do this or do that. And now things ain't really going right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that same pick point up went straight through your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just cause you can't catch. Like, you got great hands, but it's like, all right, now let's
dial it back and see what it is internally.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what I think, man. Just like, I be in my word every single night. Me and my family, we had started a thing in 2020 where we pray every single night. And we've actually added to that prayer group too, like my close friends, like some of my closest friends. So it's 6 of us in the prayer group. And I mean, we just rotate every single night, but we take prayer concerns and all that stuff. And like you said, like me and my homeboy Rod, number 20 on our team, the corner.
Yep.
We go every Sunday. It don't matter if we got back at 4 a.m. or we was in bed at 8 p.m. Like we gonna be up and we gonna be at church. We always at FCA too. And like anybody watching this, like my message when it comes to like faith and stuff like that, just because like, you know what I'm saying, you praising God and stuff like that, things just still go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like he tells us we're gonna have trials and tribulations in our life, but you know, just stay true to him. Focus on him. He's the bigger picture. And yeah, just continue just to praise him and just thank him for everything that he has done. Like thank him in advance for what he's going to do and thank him for everything he has done. Cause you know, you going to sleep and opening your eyes, that's a blessing. And you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing itself.
But so, that's the truest blessing, man. Hey, you hit it right on the, that's the truest blessing. Being able to wake up and see another day, that's like the truest blessing.
For real. For real.
Amen.
Amen to that, bro. I love that, bro.
You filled me up, man. You touching my spirit, bro. Man, you touching my spirit, bro. I'm glad, but I'm really glad that we got you on here, man. You know, you're a great dude, bro. And outside of the jersey and all that, you know, that's just to get their attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
right. Exactly.
And it's so good too. Like we know that this day was already, it's been etched. You know, it's been etched. Etched in
and it's like another thing is real quick. I talked about this today. In the other podcast I was on, but like last December when like all my homeboys and stuff like that was in the portal that was here last year, you know what I'm saying? I stuck it out and like there was a part of me that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like why in a way, you know what I mean? Like I could easily hit the portal too and stuff. And you just don't really understand what he's doing until things start to happen. You know what I mean? And I said this earlier, but like last year, one of my best friends, childhood best friends, Dan Key, he's on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And we used to just have great talks. Like me, him, a few other guys used to just have great talks every day after practice in the meal room. You know what I'm saying? And we used to sit there for 3 hours, and it got to a point in time where it's like, okay, like we got to go home and we'll pick this up tomorrow. I got a lot of good friends on this team, but like we don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. You know what I mean? We don't have those deep conversations like we did back like last year. But you know, this year, you know, I'll be in the cafeteria for like maybe an hour eating or something like that, still talking, having good talks, and then after that, I'm straight upstairs watching film. And I feel like that's another big reason why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say like they had to go, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's a decision that I made on my own. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where you just don't really understand, like when pieces are moving, you really just don't understand why until, you know, things happen later on down the road. And it's just like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if they was here, maybe we still would have been sitting there having those 3-hour conversations and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just like things like that just make you think like, you know, like that was God. You know what I'm saying? That was God.
It's real.
Nobody but him,
and it's, bro, and it's
Nobody
just,
but
I think
him.
it's just a wonderful thing to just
Hold on, we
for
there?
you to be able to have like different perspectives as well too. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying so. I think it's just a wonderful thing for you to just look at it at different perspectives. To kind of you know what I'm saying, see it in their eyes of like why they made the decision, but then also sit back and be like, man, why I made the decision for my own as well too. Cause I kind of felt that void as well too. Cause Garrett and my boy JoJo was my roommate. Like those are, and Blake and Kenji, those are like my roommates that we had those same talks, bro. Like at the Wood when we sat in the house, we have an hour-long talks. Like you said, up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when I end up transferring, you know, I'm in a whole new roster, not knowing God, knowing that I'm only gonna be here 6-7 months, and I'm gonna be gone. And then it was kind of like, dang, man, it was a certain time, like, man, I wish I had my boys to be able to talk to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be able to top it up too. But like you said, at the end of the day, but it's all about like your own story as well too. Your own story still being written. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go out and do what you got to do. Cause like I said, we all, man, at the end of the day, we got to go handle what we got to handle. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with what you said. Like I miss them boys, man. Like
yeah, bro. Hey, bro, trust me, I know, bro.
We had a very close relationship, and like, and I don't mean to like. Let me go back a little bit. I don't mean to like sit here and be like, oh, they're the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Nothing at all. Like them, like all them boys, like Dane, Kamari, Kamari Anderson, Anthony Brown Stevens, Gavin Winsett, Keyshawn, Silver, like all them boys, I really consider them family. And it's like when all them left, like, you know, I was sitting there like stuck, like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all all came in together? Did y'all come in together?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
We didn't. But it's just like, you know, the relationship that you build with certain people.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no, for sure, bro.
Me, Kamari, and AD, we all came in together.
Okay.
And Dane was already here, and Keyshawn actually transferred in from North Carolina when we got here on campus, like from high school. So, I mean, us and Keyshawn, we to Kentucky, we came in together. You know what I'm saying? But man, like just the conversation stuff like that we had, like them is real deal family to me. So, but heck yeah, I miss them boys a lot. And I mean, we still text, we still keep in track and stuff like that. And whenever we do get on the phone, it still be like the same way, like, you know, 3-hour conversations and stuff like that. Just chopping up about life.
Yeah, don't go. Yeah, but them gonna be lifelong relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? This stuff way deeper than football. Cause like you said, at the end of the day, it's just people got to do what's best for them. And then if they truly our boys, we gonna respect their decision. You know what I'm saying? We gonna respect what was best for them. So
heck yeah, like bro, you know, we talked about it, and like they expressed to me how, you know, how they felt and they were going into the portal. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in for them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they truly are like me. We should want to see them succeed, man. And you know, we be texting me, Kamari, and AD. We got a group chat.
Okay.
We texting him every Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
give them good luck and whatnot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, good luck. And you know, if you make a play, we'd be like, okay, like I see you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So,
bro.
Yeah, like you said, it's relationship that we're gonna have for the rest of our life, man. And,
yeah, that what it is. Like you said, it's like, again, it's way deeper than football, man. It's just like thank God football was, you know what I'm saying, like
the reason why we came together.
You feel me? The reason what brought us together. But then once we, you know what I'm saying, once we come together, then it's like, all right, man, now you showing up at your homeboy wedding. Oh, not, you know what I'm saying, baby showers or whatnot, gender reveals, you know what I'm saying? It get way deeper than that. Cause like I said, couple of my boys, them boys married now. I'm pulling up, you know what I'm saying? And we used to Like I said, we used to play against each other in high school. That's how far back
Yeah.
some of my dogs went. Like me and Garrett went against each other in high school. My roommate JoJo Kemp played. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that go deeper, man. Hey, nah, bro. We wanna not too much time, bro. We just wanna hit you with like some just some random questions, bro. I just want to like we just ask you some random questions, bro.
That's cool. That's cool.
My first one my first two gonna be football related, and then I'm gonna switch it up. Bro, I wanna know what's your top 5 favorite college DBs of all time, and then your top 5 NFL DBs of all time. Or you can go 3 and 3. It's up to you.
All right, I'm gonna go 3 and 3.
Okay, let me go 3 and 3.
So I'm gonna go for college. I'm gonna go Jamal Adams.
Hey.
And this is in no particular order. It's just,
Okay,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
no order.
Who I like to watch. Jamal Adams,
Okay.
Brian Branch,
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
and I'm trying to think like when I was young, who I used to like, what type of highlights and stuff like people I used to watch. I'm gonna go with them two and probably Grant Delpit for real.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, when he was on
Nice.
that LSU
Play
team,
the
like,
LSU team, yeah.
fire. Mm-hmm.
And then let me hear your
And then-
NFL.
In the league, I'm gonna still have to say Brian Branch.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
boy
have to say
nice.
Jalen Ramsey,
Okay.
and then I like Buddha, man.
Yeah, gotta like Buddha.
I like Buddha or Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, Kyle Hamilton.
Wow.
I like Buddha. I like Buddha. I love the way he played the game, just fast downhill.
Fast
you know what I'm
downhill,
saying?
yep.
I love that.
Sideline to sideline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that.
Good stuff. What you
All
got,
right,
G?
so the name of the show is Juice Boyz. So I got to ask you about juice. Do you like orange juice?
Okay. You said, do I drink orange juice?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm an apple juice type of guy.
Okay.
Oh, so no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So well, that's the answer then. That's so. All right. So let me ask you, what's your favorite brand apple juice?
Okay, cool. Probably. Is it Minute Maid who got the apple juice?
Yeah, Minute Maid apple
I
juice.
think the Minute Maid apple juice. That's my favorite. We be getting those every Saturday mornings for breakfast on game days. Man, I go ahead and snag me about 2 or 3 of them. I need those.
Hey, okay.
Hey, on the apple juice though, you know the one. It's like the glass bottle, the little glass bottle one. I can't even think of. I gotta find the name of it. But it's in a glass bottle. It's a small glass bottle. It look like a little apple.
Nah, I don't know that one.
Don't worry. We gonna send it to you. We gonna send it to you. Right there. Hey, that's the hell one.
Hey, all right, bro. My next question would be, if you can pick off any quarterback of all time, what quarterback would you like to pick off?
Any quarterback of all time.
Yeah,
Who would I
you
like
back
to
there,
pick
you
off?
back there, safety, you lurking. Oh, you break on the ball. This is all time quarterback. You catch that pick, you like, man, I'm straight. Get him to sign it all.
Probably because my dad a big 49ers fan, probably Joe Montana, for the simple fact that he would love that. Like, he would love to, because like my dad got like a little display in the crib of like a whole bunch of 49er stuff. So
Fire.
that he would cherish that ball forever. But
Why
I
not?
would do that just so, you feel me, so he could cherish that ball forever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And on top of that, like he a great quarterback. Yeah. So
What? Yeah, top 5
Yeah.
for sure.
Joe, yeah, that's
Easily.
right there. Nah.
Oh, that's power right there.
So in a day, you got the full day. You got the day off. There's no football, no class. You ain't got nothing going on. What does your day? What does your day look like? What does like a perfect day look like for you? Like what are you doing? What are you doing throughout the day?
Man, I'm boring, man. I'm
Hey,
boring.
I love that.
Especially
Hey,
right now
the
during
top
the
athletes
season.
be bored.
I'm
No.
boring, but
Outside of the season. Outside of the season. This
I'm knowing.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, in the
Okay.
season, especially like right now, I'm boring. But I think, if I'm being honest, a perfect day for me will probably be waking up, chilling for a little bit, going to workout, getting a good little workout in, like 9 to Steven, coming back to the crib, showering, eating, my guys back at the crib too.
Yeah.
And then after that, like my homeboys that, you know, play football at other schools and stuff like that, they back at the crib, they slide to my spot. We playing the game. We, you know what I'm saying, going somewhere, getting some food, like, you know, just hanging with them.
Yeah.
And if they not here, then probably just getting on the game and just, you know what I'm saying, just being with them on the game. Like that's, in my mind, that's probably like a perfect day for me. Or just spending time with my peoples too. I mean, you know, I got a little niece and nephew. And they the world to me for real. So like whenever I can go over there and spend some time with them, like, you know, that's amazing for me.
Yeah. Nah, that's good.
Bro, I love that, bro. And
that's good.
that's a chill day right there. All right, bro. So let's say it's a zombie apocalypse going on, and you can only choose one teammate to go out there and whack all of them. Who's that one teammate you got that you know had your back to go down and kill some zombies?
Ryan Nichols, easy.
Okay.
My dog. Yeah,
Why you pick him? Why you pick him?
That's my homie, man. Like that's my guy. That's my guy for sure. Like we was talking about earlier, like the lifelong relationships. Like me and him, we definitely locked in, and like we kind of got like a brother relationship in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and him, I ain't gonna say we be arguing because we don't really be arguing, but like we could be bickering about something, and like 2 minutes later, somebody may come over here trolling and push one of us. But immediately, you know what I'm saying, we got the other person's back. Like, hey, bro, don't push him. You know, I just didn't agree with him 30 seconds ago. You feel me? Like, don't cross the line right there. Yeah, but easily him. And like he be thinking outside the box when it comes to like random stuff like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he would be perfect for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
real good. So
What you got, G?
after you done wrapping up, you know, with your NFL career, what does your perfect dream job look like after you transition?
So I want to have a long, successful career in the league to where like money's really not a factor after that. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids is good off of stuff. But after that, I really want to come in. I want to coach high school ball, be a head coach. I do want to be a play caller, an offensive play caller. Yeah, I do want to be an offensive play caller. Me and Ryan, we actually we talk about like him being on my staff too, and we just be bouncing ideas off of each other and stuff like that. And like last week after practice, 2 weeks ago after practice, we was kind of just like running some of the plays that, you know, we talked about and stuff like that. So, but yeah, in a perfect world, my plan's God's plan, God's plan's my plan. Yeah, I wanna be a head coach and then also be the coordinator. And like, you know, if everything aligns just like that, I wouldn't mind going back to my high school, Frederick Douglass High School, and doing it. You know what I'm saying? So,
sure.
Yeah, doing it in the city.
That's
bro,
good,
bro. That's fire because, bro, in high school, my OC was an all-time safety, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
He played at FAM and played a couple of years in CFL. And he came in, transitioned to offense, and then we ended up with down the average of 50 points a game. So it's just something about a defense that no offense because you got to study it. Because I remember, bro, when I coached high school football for a couple of years, and I was a DB coach. Dad me coach the DBs. And then, bro, I literally, one game, my DBs called 6 picks in one game, bro.
Really?
6 picks in one game. And it's
the boys out there ball hard.
Had the boys out, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I had to study defenses so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at DBs, looking at safeties and linebackers and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like I know football, you know what I'm saying? I know the sport. So, and then, like I said, it was a challenge as well, too. But, but my last question, bro, before we get y'all, bro, just like, what's your favorite place to eat in Lex, man? If it's one place that you can go in, let's say it's one place that you got to eat every day for a year, what would that place be?
Oh, for a year? Okay, that make it tough, right?
You got to be every day for a year.
I'm gonna give you a Lex answer, and I'm gonna give you like my, you know, where you can find anywhere answer.
Okay.
So my anywhere answer is probably, if I'm being honest, Chick-fil-A. That's my.
You like Chick-fil-A like that?
That's I do.
Okay.
And especially like I'm a big breakfast guy, and they got a variety of breakfast foods there.
That's all I eat at Chick-fil-A, bro. They breakfast, bro.
What y'all eat?
That chicken bacon cheese biscuit meal.
Which one?
Them or Waffle House probably, because like I'm a big breakfast guy. I can eat breakfast for all three meals. For real.
Okay.
But in Lex, I'll probably have to say Ramsey's. Now I don't know if that's like a
AG,
popular,
Ramsey's.
yeah. I don't know if that's a popular.
AT,
If that's a popular. What you call it?
Ramsey's.
If that's a popular restaurant, but yeah, Ramsey's.
Bro, we used to eat Ramsey all the time, boy.
Really?
What?
Hey, we right there with
It's
you.
fire. It's fire.
Bro, we right
Fire.
there with you, boy. I'm picking
Yeah.
Ramsey's too.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Ty, bring me one of them cream corns.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit it with that. Hey man, good stuff, bro. This was amazing, dog. This was amazing.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all, man, for real.
Absolutely,
Nah, hey,
man.
bro, appreciate you, bro. Hey, bro, huge fans, bro. We been watching you, bro. We gonna watch. So, hey, I'm looking at your career. I'm with your career wherever you go, bro. I'm with you, bro. Like I'm following
I
me.
appreciate
Feel me?
that.
I'm following
For
you
real.
to the end of time, bro. Like I said, I'm a huge fan, dog. And like I said, we bleed blue, bro. That's what we do.
We behind you, man. God bless you, bro. We appreciate you, man. You gonna be, hey, we done joined, we done joined in the faith now, bro. So, outside of this, bro, you on our prayers, man, everything like Jeff said. Jeff said it all there. But hey, bro, we behind you. You got two more fans down here in Florida rooting for you, though.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yes, sir. No doubt, man.
Hey,
Well,
our last thing though, G, we gotta ask him this. If it's anybody on the team that you would like to see on the pod, who would that be? And know this, hold on, before you answer, whoever you pick, you gotta help us to get them on the show.
Cool. I think Ryan Nichols.
Okay.
Because he got an interesting story. So you
Okay.
feel me? His story cool. I mean, shoot, I could tell him about it like, when I leave here. Because I mean we finna be in the same spot. So
Say less.
him, who else? I think Alex Safari. Alex Safari,
That's a dog right there.
He got an interesting story, like when it comes to how he even started playing football. And obviously I ain't gonna sit here and ruin it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
say less.
yeah, he got an interesting story how he started playing ball. But if I had to pick some people, it would really be them two off the top of my head.
well, Ty, again, bro, we appreciate you. Double salute, man. I don't even think the double is enough, man. Major salute, bro. You're a great human. You know what I'm saying? You're a great human, bro.
Yes, sir.
And
I appreciate that for real.
you're doing your thing, man. Blessings on your journey, bro. We know it's a journey. Blessings on that right there, man.
Blessings.
Keep doing your thing, man. Keep putting your family in them positions, and know that you got a bunch of people around the world watching you.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
I'll be ready. I'm waiting on that the NFL thing, bro. I'm letting you know right now. You can go and get my dog. Hey.
We gonna see. We gonna see. It's in God's hands. We gonna
Oh yeah,
see.
for sure.
Amen.
Yeah. Say less,
straight
bro.
up.
We gonna catch you, brother.
For sure, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. All right.
Yes, sir, bro. Bless it.